Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bisson's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature. And yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the clockwork parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bisson is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
Sly Cooper and the gang in He Who Tames the Iron Horse. That's a pretty standard title, I guess.
Not a bad one.
Yeah, it's alright. It's
probably not the most sensitive one, but, you know, not the worst.
Sensitive one?
Yeah, like Iron Horse, and Native Americans and whatnot. Silent Obliteration. That's the name of the next Tom Clancy novel.
And through town and out.
Rock band.
Either that or Silent Hill is going in a really weird direction.
It suddenly becomes like a Assassin's Creed type game, where you have to like do leaps of faith to kill monsters.
Oh no, not even that. It's like a bullet hell.
Oh god. Fireman Head is the last enemy because you gotta have Fireman Head.
Because, you know,
everywhere.
yeah, he's the most marketable character. Gotta sell those
Yeah.
t-shirts.
Yeah. There's only Fireman Heads.
And he shoots out little pyramid heads instead of bullets. A large gem.
Yeah. Play another ruby.
It might actually be another kind of stone. It might be a red diamond.
That is true.
Yeah, actually I was looking this up the other day, just out of general curiosity, and saw that it doesn't matter what kind of gem it is, colors can still vary wildly.
Wow, that is interesting. I didn't actually know that.
It is interesting. Marginally so, but it's not the worst.
Oh god.
And just staring gold
oh
bars.
god. Sorry about that. But yeah, that is actually interesting. I didn't know that.
That cabin may seem rustic, but don't be fooled. It's the control center for Jean Bisson's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his clockwork parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall, that'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bisson took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember to lean back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more altitude.
Thanks for the tip. I'll give it a try.
Interesting. Oh god, bear! Bear!
Well, maybe they're not all utter shit. There are some good ones nearer the start. But, you know, most of it is shit.
Yeah. Stop talking about... I'm glad you talk about Iron Rand instead of bears.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about beards. And bears. And bears with beards.
We can talk about the... Oh, okay, I fooled you. We can talk about it later after this cutscene.
Just stay out of sight.
Did you know that bear is a very common term in the gay subculture? It refers to large, often muscular men who are hairy.
I did, because you have told me about this before. Also, so there's actually a really long conversation here between Jean Bisson and Arpeggio, who is the last member of the Claw Gang. And while I won't show it all here in this video because it's like 3-4 minutes long. So instead, I will show it off in a video of its own. So yeah, I was showing off me taking pictures of the maps here.
For a second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that clockwork brain of yours?
Why don't you get the on his own. Like, the other two routes are right there.
Yeah, well,
Oh, wait, no, that's different. My bad.
yeah, they're all different.
Sly, did you hear that?
I didn't actually notice that until now. Thank you for pointing that out.
It is trophy bass. Head for the
I mean,
fish on
they're there. They're all there on the walls. They're not really hard to miss. Exactly.
left. Excellent. Now get
Hooray.
to the cabin before you're spotted.
Also, if you do fall down, he will see you, and you know you have to start all over again, which is a pain in the ass when you're trying to record what he says.
Can't you just stay at one point?
Yeah, you can, but when I was recording this, I didn't think of maybe I should split up into 2 videos.
Alright.
I was a foolish man.
We'll find the other trophy.
I'll take your word for it. It matches my word for you.
Thank you.
Hashtag wrecked.
So that van there can actually spawn enemies if he sees you. It's kind of like
Also,
the
that looks like the Air Canada symbol.
that is
Oh.
that is an interesting observation. I Canada is clearly land cannon now. Also, we don't need to worry about the trains and their lights.
You do need to worry about getting run over, right?
Yes, but you don't need to worry about like them summoning enemies to your position.
Ah, okay.
Yep, just like I thought. Get to the fish above the mantle and steal those blueprints.
Those Canadians with their wacky fish hiding places. Also, that cup outside of the entrance, where you're supposed to get that?
The what? Oh, you mean the treasure? No, I didn't need to get that at all. It's for loot.
Okay, and you didn't get it because...
Because it was timed, and if it was because it was timed, I would have to wait. I mean, I would have to run back to the what's it
Can't
called,
you
the home
carry
base.
it all?
No, because it's timed, and I would have to run back to the home base before it explodes on my
right.
back.
I did not know that.
Please, can we get down? We can get down now. Hopefully. Yes. Go, go, go. Oh, there's treasure. Sorry, I'm easily sidetracked by treasure.
Sounds like me, alright.
Another not ruby or red giant diamond.
A red gemstone. It could be a garnet as well.
Not only is it red, it's also large. It was clearly too much space to write red and large and red on the same file line.
Well, there was
dialogue.
large gold bar earlier.
Maybe they're just lazy.
Or, you know, maybe all gem, there's just one kind of gem in the game.
Actually, that's a lie. There's 2 gems.
Are
There's
they
a small
both
gem.
red?
No, the other one is a small gem.
Is it red?
No, it's yellow. It's a
Oh.
topaz, I believe.
Well, then that is, you know, odd.
I believe they actually called it the topaz in the 3rd game because you reuse some of the same treasure modules. See, right there.
Right. That is like larger than the other one. Because it's like a fragment.
Yeah, it could be a big gem.
Yeah, it sounds like part of the largest gem ever. Like that one fragment was larger than Sly's hand.
Bass is above the fire.
Yeah,
And
so
it was
really
also
is.
cut, so it wasn't like a rough piece. It was just
maybe
fragmented.
maybe then when they broke it out, they didn't realize it was a part of a much bigger gem.
True, but it
So-
still was pretty big.
Yeah, that is true. So I tried to fool the enemies here so I can just snap the, the map. It doesn't work. Not everyone listens to Tom here. And oh, oops, I threw him wrong.
Well, only one thing to do now.
Beat
Mass
everyone
murder.
up. I was trying to be friendly, but you guys just didn't care for it.
Also, that duck voice sounds like one soundbite from Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah, they talk about it like you don't really want to fight them too because he just keep on, sounding like ducks or Canadian geese.
It's annoying
I
as
think
fuck.
I think these are supposed to be Canadian geese. I'm not sure.
My, fauna knowledge is not quite good, so
Yeah.
I'm probably not the right person to ask.
Yeah, same. Also, here's the vault. We can't open it yet because I haven't collected clue balls yet, which is annoying.
That's alright, you can always backtrack it later. It's not like we will have to do any work.
That is true.
Exceptional work, Sly. That's the last of the blueprints.
Hooray! So what now? Just go home, right?
Nope. I like the variety though.
Yeah, it is true.
Like, one you had to sneak above, the other you had to sneak in the room, and in the last one you had to fight.
Shouldn't take long.
And now we'll have one last climbing session. There's a lot of variety in Canada, surprisingly.
Also, this hub looks very open.
It is. It's very. It's kind of. It's very big. It's kind of hard to get around because of that. Because it easily get confused by the map. But it's not a bad. It's not a bad place. I personally like the next Canada map more. Also, spoilers. There will be 2 Canada maps, or 2 places in Canada.
I've been irrevocably spoiled,
Yeah.
and I cannot enjoy this LP anymore. I'm out. You're gonna do this the rest of it on your own.
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I spoiled for you.
Yep, worst LP ever. Voted
Yeah.
1.
So anyway, yeah, rock climbing.
Keep an eye out for those rock
We saw this before, so I didn't really comment on it. So I felt like
The one with the bear,
no.
right?
Yeah, we.
Also,
They were
more
just-
variety. Like, you use 3 different kinds of hooks.
Yeah. Oh, oops.
This is great! We've got total access to the train's GPS system. It's all on my computer. Head back to the safe house. I'll crunch some numbers and give you and Murray the rundown.
Thanks to Sly's efforts, we now know the location of all 3 of the local clockwork parts. 2 lugs and a stomach. John Bisson has grafted each piece to the engine in one of his Iron Horse trains. This improvement allows the trains to run all night and all day. We won't have the luxury of sneaking in while they're stopped. While they're in motion, the only way aboard is through a hatch on the caboose roof, which unfortunately has been locked down. These need to go. First, collect the spice gas from the balloons above town, and then land on the back of the caboose to blow off the locks. Once the way is cleared, I'll suit up and jump into Iron Horse number 1 while it passes near town. With some luck, we'll have the first clockwork lug in a few hours.